Blackboard Grade Center is a tool that allows you to organize your class into categories and then inside of the Grade Center organize columns for keeping track of scores entered into Grade Center. Additionally, Grade Center is flexible enough that it allows you to record scores for all kinds of different items, including assignments, tests, quizzes, or anything else that you may choose to grade in your class. Grade Center allows you to control how you input the scores and how those scores are shown to you, the instructor, and to your students. Additionally, using different categories allows you to manage the structure of your grading system inside of Blackboard. Students view the Grade Center underneath the menu that they see called View Grades. The very first item you need to do in Grade Center to access it is to click on the Grade Center title and choose Full Grade Center. Upon choosing Full Grade Center, you will first want to create a category. Under the Manage menu, choose Categories. Inside of here, Blackboard has already populated several categories into your Grade Center. If you wish to add additional categories, you simply create a category, name your category, and click your Submit button. In this case, I've created a category using my first name, last name initial here. If I should wish to remove a category, I can simply click on the box in front of the category and choose Delete. Once you have all the categories you wish to use in your course populated here, simply scroll down and click the OK button. That will return you to the main Grade Center. Inside of Grade Center, the second activity that you want to do will be to click the button Create a Column. When you click Create a Column, this allows you to identify the column name. I would recommend that your column name and your Grade Center name be the exact same thing. It allows you to also type in a description of what you're grading or what the particular assignment is. So for example, we might call this column name Presentation 1. Recommend using the same title for the Grade Center name, Presentation 1. If you should so choose, you may type a description in this box. The primary display is what you and your students will see in this Grade Center column when they access View Grades or when you access your Grade Center. You have multiple options for that primary display. You could choose to use a score. You could put in text. You can choose to put in percentages, a straight letter grade, or a complete incomplete. Additionally, you may also set a secondary display. So in addition to the main display, you might choose to show the percentage, a letter grade, or a complete or incomplete mark. Under the category menu, when you click the drop arrow here, you will see all of the different categories that were in our list that we created earlier, along with the pre-populated Blackboard ones. In this case, I'm going to choose a category that I created using my name. Notice the star in front of points possible. You must always include some sort of points possible into a Grade Center column. So in this case, I'm going to give this assignment 25 points. You can choose to set a due date for when this assignment is entered. You would simply check the box here and use the calendar feature to set the date and time that is there. You have several options for your Grade Center column. If you would like this Grade Center column to be included in Grade Center calculations, the score that determines their grade in the course, leave it checked as yes. If you choose no, this column can become like a placeholder where it will track information for you but not contribute to the student's final grade. If you should so choose, you may also turn it off so the column is not visible to students. For example, you might choose not to include a Grade Center column and to not show it to students, and you might name that column Attendance for keeping track of attendance if you should so choose. Statistics would be visible to students in your course. If you should choose yes right there, they would see how others have done in that assignment overall from a statistical perspective. Once you've established your points and created names for your Grade Center column, you simply click Submit in the lower right-hand corner. Your new Grade Center column will show up right here, and it will thereby allow you to type in Grade Center points. When you go to that column and prepare to type, there's a little menu bar that pops up on the top to show you the Grade Center points that are possible if it's visible to your users and what category or what setting you have. So in this case, we're going to go with a score. And in this case, we'll say that the student got 15. So I simply type 15 and it shows up right there. If you'd like to make changes to a column in your Grade Center, you simply click the drop arrow near the title and choose Edit Column Information. By choosing Edit Column Information, it will return you to the main menu where we first created this presentation. What I'd like to demonstrate here for you is changing the secondary display, such as adding percentage and how that will view to you in Grade Center. I make that change, I scroll down and click my Submit button, and what you'll see in the Grade Center now is not only it shows you the score they earned, but it shows you the percentage that the student got on that particular assignment. Another example is we can change this to a letter grade, and it will show you the letter grade that is associated with this particular assignment based on the points earned and the GRCC standard grading scale. So 15 out of 25 on an assignment is 60%, which on the GRCC grading scale is a D-. If you should ever need to go in and change a score, you simply click on the score that you've given, retype the number that you'd like that score to be, and press your Enter key or click off from it, and Blackboard will accept your new score. Keep in mind, you must always access Grade Center underneath the Course Management column, Grade Center, Full Grade Center. You may put as many assignment columns as you wish, as you need for your class, into Grade Center.